Hi there, I'm Alva from Once Hub, and I'm here to give you a walkthrough of live chat and scheduled meetings. If you'd like a shorter video, we also have 5-minute explainers to help you get started. You can access 24/7 live chat support from within our application at any time, and you'll find lead acceleration ideas and inspiration on our blog. In this video, I'll show you how to add live chat and scheduled meetings to smart forms, chatbots, and booking pages so that you can capture, qualify, and engage with leads in minutes, not days. Offering live chat doesn't mean you have to be online 24/7. Smart forms and chatbots will only offer live chat when you're available. When you're not, they can automatically offer a scheduled meeting instead. And even if your default method of lead engagement is scheduled meetings, it's not your only option. OneHub smart forms and chatbots can identify piping hot leads and only offer them live chat, while still offering other leads a scheduled meeting. Let's move over to the live demo, and I'll show you how you can get started with live chat. I'll walk through how you can create live chat teams, add live chat to bots or forms, respond to live chat conversations, and manage your live chat availability. Live chat teams let you connect qualified leads with the right people in your organization instantly. Let's start by creating one for a sales team. Log into OneHub, and in the top right, click on the Settings menu and select Live Chat Teams. Here, we'll simply click Add Team, and we'll give our team a name. Let's call it Sales Team. And we simply select the users that we want to add to that sales team. I'm going to add myself and some other sales team members and click Add. If there's anyone I've accidentally added, I can easily remove them by using the X, and I'll click Save. I can also come back and edit this team to add or remove team members at any time. And it's as simple as that. Let's go and have a look at how we can now add that team to a live chat action in a bot or a form. I'm going to add a live chat action to a chatbot, but the process for adding engagement actions is the same for bots or forms. I'm going to go to Setup and select Chat Once. I've started creating a sales bot here already, so I'm going to come on here into that and add our live chat action in here. This is the builder, and on the right-hand side, you'll see the interactions pane. But if you'd like to learn more about getting started with Chat Once, you'll find our walkthrough video on that as well. For now, I'm going to scroll down here to our qualifying question. We're asking visitors, how many employees are there in your organization? They can choose less than 100, 100 to 1,000, or more than 1,000. And because we don't want to offer live chat to everyone, we're going to make sure it's only those high-value leads who select more than 1,000 employees who reach our live chat action. I'm going to add it by coming to the Interactions pane and selecting the Actions tab. I'll choose Live Chat here, and I'll simply drag and drop. I'm going to give it a label. I'll call it Sales Chat. And for broadcast to, I'm simply going to select that sales team that we just created. So I'll choose the sales team. We could use webhook notifications if we want to send alerts to an internal messaging platform like Slack or Microsoft Teams or Google Chat, but I'm just going to leave it with our OneHub notifications for now. You can also edit your handoff message, the message a visitor sees while they're waiting to be connected with an agent, the timeout period, so how long before it gets to a timeout message, and you can customize that timeout message as well. So I'm just going to click Save here, and I'll show you briefly how this qualifying question will route only these visitors onto that live chat action. So I'll click on this interaction, I'll come to the routing tab for it, and I'm going to choose Route to Interactions based on rules. I'm going to say if this answer is more than 1,000, then route to, and we're simply going to select that live chat sales chat action. And I'm going to say otherwise route to, And we're going to have an email field here that asks our leads who haven't automatically qualified for live chat for their email address so that our sales development representatives could reach back out and find some more information out about these leads. So I'll simply click save there. Now I'm going to publish our bot, my apologies, and I'm going to open the link. So we've created a standalone bot here. So I'm going to grab that link so we can preview it live. So the bot saying hi there and asking how many employees are in my organization. So I'm going to follow the path of a qualified lead and select more than 1,000. As you can see, it's saying, sorry, no one seems to be available right now. So let's go and have a look at how we can set up our availability for live chat. We'll come back into the application, and wherever you are in the application, you'll see your profile menu in the top right. I'm going to select that, and I'm simply going to turn accept chats from off to on. So as I mentioned earlier in the video, you will only offer live chat when you're available. So let's just refresh this now to see that in action. Hi there, how many employees are in your organization? We'll select that more than 1,000. It says 1 moment, connecting you with a member of our team. So this is a great opportunity to show you where you can access and respond to your live chat requests. So we'll click live chat from our top menu. And I'm going to click accept before it times out. You will see the countdown timer here. I'll say accept, and I simply respond in the text box below and hit send. And the visitor can respond. They'll see the message immediately and they can respond there and you can continue the conversation. But let's say we've been talking to this visitor for a little while. We've collected more details about them. We feel like they are a really great fit for our services or our products. And I want to set them up with a live demo call with our sales team. I'm going to click on this scheduled meeting icon down here, and I'm going to choose an event type, let's say a 30-minute meeting, or you might have a live demo event type. And I'm going to select a booking owner, and I'm going to choose the sales team for the booking owner so that the meetings coming in for that team will be distributed among all the members of the sales team. And I'm simply going to hit send. What the visitor is going to see is this lovely scheduler within their chatbot window, and they can select the date and the time that suits them and confirm a meeting with your sales team. Once you're finished chatting live with your visitor, you simply mark the chat as closed and you can move on with your next conversation or other engagements. And that's the basics of getting started with live chat. It's really that simple. Let's go and have a look now at how to get started with scheduled meetings. Come to the setup menu and select schedule once. Here you'll see event types, booking pages, and master pages. And even if you've just created your account, you'll already have some default event types, a default booking page under your name, and a default master page. Event types control the duration of a meeting as well as some other settings like customer notifications. Booking pages control the booking owner as well as locations. So every user on your account who's going to be accepting scheduled meetings should have at least one booking page, and that would be set up for the location that they want to accept meetings at, whether that's physical or virtual. If they want to offer multiple locations, they can create multiple booking pages. Master pages we'll come back to a little later in the video. But I also want to talk about resource pools, which you'll find in the left-hand navigation. Resource pools are a little like live chat teams in that you can group booking pages and distribute meetings between different booking owners. You might want to distribute them by round robin. You might want to prioritize certain team members so that they get most of the meetings that are coming in. Or you might want to just pool all that availability and have it as much availability offered to your visitors as possible. So once you have these booking objects set up, you'll be ready to go to get started adding scheduled meetings to your bots and forms and your master pages, which we'll come back to. But for now, we're going to go and add a scheduled meeting to a smart form. But the process is the same for adding a scheduled meeting to a bot, so you'll be learning both at the same time. So I'm going to click on Setup and go to Form Once. I've already started creating a sales form here, so we're going to click into that to edit it and add our scheduled meeting action. So similar to the bot that we had earlier for the live chat action, I've added a qualifying question here, the same one about how many employees there are in the visitor's organization. And we've got the same size options here. But I'm going to come over to the interactions pane. I'll click on actions and I'm going to grab our schedule action and just drag and drop it in here under that qualifying question. I'm going to give it a label of schedule. Title is going to be schedule a time, which is what the visitor will see. And here's where I'm going to select one of those event types that I showed you in setup. So I'm going to choose a 30-minute meeting for this sales call. And for the booking owner, just like we selected a team for our live chat broadcasting option, you can select a resource pool team here, or you can select an individual booking page from one of those booking pages you'd set up previously. I'm going to select our sales team and have these meetings distributed between all the members of that team. But you could also add additional team members. If you needed something like a panel meeting, say you want an IT person on the call as well, or someone from design, you can click down here and select to have those team members included as well. So we'll simply click Save. And we'd set up the routing for this in the very similar way as we did for that live chat action. So I'm going to click on the qualifying question step, come to the routing tab, and I'm going to choose route to interactions based on rules here too. So I only want to offer this, let's say, to the 2 higher value lead options. So I'm going to say if this answer is any of, because we're going to select 2 options. So we'll say if it's any of 100 to 1,000 or more than 1,000, then route to, and we'll select that scheduling action. And we'll say otherwise. So if it's that lower option of less than 100, we'll say otherwise route to email, so that it will ask the visitor for their email address and our SDRs can reach back out if they wish to. So it's just the beginnings of a form here, but I'm going to click preview so we can have a little look at that flow. So how many employees are there in your organization? You'll see if I select less than 100, I'm going to be routed to that email question. Let's start again and choose the path of a qualified lead. So I'm going to choose more than 1,000 for company size this time. It's going to ask my email address because it needs to have this in order to schedule a meeting. So we'll say visitor@oncehub.com. And then you'll get the meeting scheduler and your visitor can pick a day and a time that suits them and confirm the meeting. And once that meeting is confirmed, as long as you've connected your calendar and set up any video conferencing integrations, if it's a remote meeting that you need, those calendar events will be created, your visitor will be added to it, so will the user whose calendar is connected. They'll have that link automatically there to join a remote meeting, and they'll be sent any reminders and follow-up notifications that you've set up as well. And that's that. So you'd use it in a very similar way within the chatbot, and we'll come back and have a look at that shortly because we're going to look at a really interesting way to use scheduled meetings and live chat together. But just before we do that, I'm going to come back to our Schedule Once setup page and just briefly introduce you to those master pages. So while booking pages are booking pages for individual users, and you can share a link for these by clicking on Open Public Link or using your share action from the top menu, master pages let you group a number of users or booking pages together. So I'll show you that in the sales team page here. If you click into event types and assignment, you'll be able to see here, you can select any of your event types for the meeting durations, and then you can assign it to any of your resource pools or booking teams, or any of your individual booking owners. And then similar to how you saw in the form, if you want to add additional team members for something like a panel meeting, you can select as many more team members as you need to there. So as you can see, it's very similar to the setup that you would use when adding a scheduled meeting to a form or a bot. So I'm going to click on setup and I'm going to come back to that bot that we created earlier with the live chat action in it, and look at how we can use a scheduled meeting as a fallback option for when live chat isn't available. And I'll show you how you can use availability based routing so that a visitor wouldn't even see a live chat option in their flow. So to do that, we'll come back into the sales bot here. We've already got our live chat action added here. So I'm just going to come and quickly add a schedule action as well. We'll choose a 30-minute meeting and we'll keep that sales team as the booking owner, and I'll click save. So this means that the visitor would have an option of of live chat or of a scheduled meeting, so their preference, but we want to give them a single select response question so that they can choose their preference as well. So we'll drag that in here after the qualifying question. We'll say engagement. And we'll say this will be for the qualified leads, but we'll say, how would you like to meet with our team? And we'll say live chat or scheduled meeting. So you would want your visitors to see this in a case where there are agents online and available, so they have the option to choose that, or they have a scheduled meeting. But I want to come in and look at how you can use availability-based routing, either to present these two options to your visitor or to send them directly to that schedule action. So I'm going to come back here to this qualifying question. I'm going to come into the routing, and we had already set, if this answer is more than 1,000, then route to sales live chat. But now we want to maybe offer them the two different engagement options. So I'm going to add another condition to this rule. So I'll say, if this answer is more than 1,000 and the live chat team, sales team, which is the team we're using, has at least one agent online, and we'll say then route to, and we'll change where it's going to be the engagement options. So that means when the sales team has agents online, visitors will be given the option either to choose a live chat or to choose a scheduled meeting, so whichever suits them better. And otherwise, they're going to be routed to email. So we also need a rule for when there are not agents online. So we'll add a rule for that. We'll say if this answer is more than 1,000 and the live chat team, sales team, has no agents online, then we will route to, and we'll go straight to that schedule action. And I'll click save here. So I don't have my live chat availability toggled on up here. So I'm going to open this link and show you how it works with no agents online. So I'm going to choose the qualified visitor path, and you can see I've selected more than 1,000. I've met the qualification criteria. There's no live chat agents online right now. So as a visitor, I've been sent immediately to that schedule action. But let's come back, toggle on my accept chats availability. I'll restart the bot flow here. I'm going to click more than 1,000. And as you can see, now that there's an agent online, the visitor is being asked, how would you like to meet with our team, either through live chat or scheduled meetings? So now would be a good time probably for us to go and have a look at how you set up your availability for scheduled meetings. It's quite simple for live chat, but you have a bit more customization you can do when it comes to scheduled meetings. So I'm going to come back to the profile menu here and I'm going to click on availability. So this lets me set up my profile availability for scheduled meetings. You can set your recurring availability. So this lets you set the days and hours that you are working and available to accept meetings. You can have it purely from 9 to 5, 10 to 6, whatever your hours might be. But you can also break it up into slots. So we could say 9 till 1 p.m. Maybe I take lunch then, and we'll say I'm available then from 2 until 5 p.m. and you can click save there. But you can also use the date specific overrides. Maybe you're taking leave on certain dates and you want to add those. So you can mark certain days as available for a different set of hours. Maybe Friday, this coming Friday, I'm only available from 9 until 11 a.m. I could set that up there. Or you could mark yourself as unavailable if that's a day you're going to be out of the office, and click save. But another great thing you can do to manage your availability is connect your work calendar. So you can connect a number of different calendar types here. Once you connect your calendar, OneHub will be able to take into account all of your busy times to make sure that agents are never double booked. And this will also allow any meeting schedule to be added directly to that calendar as well, to make it really quick and easy for your agents to join their meetings on time. And that's everything we're going to cover today. I hope that's been helpful to you in getting started with using live chat and scheduled meetings in your OneHub account. If you'd like more information and resources on live chat or on scheduled meetings, you'll find them on these pages on our website. But don't forget, you can also access our 24/7 live chat support from within the application help menu at any time if you have some more specific questions. You'll also have the link to our knowledge base there as well. So I hope this has been valuable to you. Thank you for watching and have a great day.